Oh. Look at yourselves. How about that? Welcome. Thank you for your patience today. It's go time. We're going to switch it up. I know we did legs 2 days ago. I was actually just talking to Jeff about it. How smashed they are. And many of you watching right now, I believe, were there for those 50, the 50 dedication. Today's 52, of course, and we're still going. We did very small range of motion moves on number 50. While it was great, I just don't feel the same ache as I get when I stretch everything as far as it can go and produce power along that entire range of motion. I also enjoyed working with Adam for the 2 leg days ago, and I realized assuming a good heels down squat as a prerequisite is maybe not a fair assumption for everybody. All right, we got to cater to multiple levels. That's one of the goals here, not only to use limited equipment, limited lifestyle constraints, but how can we also cater to many different levels? Because every single one of us on every single different move on any given day, on any given moment in that day, is at a different level. So how do we get challenges that are scalable for every single individual? Today, let's get into developing squat mobility. And if you've already got it, great. Some of you in the chat, some of you crazy mobile motherfuckers, Bree, you can already do super low squats with heels down with excellent mobility. It's going to be still very challenging and very beneficial for you. I consider myself a medium to advanced squat mobility person. I'm excited to get this program in the bag because it's going to benefit me quite a bit too. So get yourself near, well, first of all, if you watch and you haven't been a member, you've only seen us in this room with no gadgets. This is what the rest of the gym looks like. Get a quick little glimpse here. I mean, this is me trying to minimize the audio echo, but beyond that, these are our racks, powerlifting stuff, and we got a little fun kitchen back there with our Delios. There's the dumbbells and the kettlebells, most of which are gone because we lent them out to members to keep them going during the quarantine. And then, that's where we've been doing our thing. So, welcome to the gym. You need, oh, Rick, what's up, baby? Everybody say hi to Rick. I met him at a jiu-jitsu competition. He is a Zen Planner representative. Is that true? Is this still true? Yes. Anyway, Rick is doing his own streaming thing for the CrossFit gym he's affiliated with. Go check out their stuff. It looks like it's great on YouTube. I believe it's free. I think it's free. Anyway, shout out to you guys for doing your thing. We've all got our own communities, and the more stuff we can put out there to inspire people, the better right now. So shout out to Rick and his, I forget the name, City CrossFit? Anyway, shout out for sure. You need a doorway. All right, that's what I'm working with. It could be much smaller. I'm gonna make use of this little molding situation, but you don't need that either. I'm just gonna show you how to, Fitness in the City. There he is, Fitness in the City. Look him up on Instagram. Thanks, Rick, for the comment. You need this doorway. We're gonna get freaky with the doorway. I'd love to say everybody go use a support beam or a stair railing, but I don't have that in my place, so I couldn't expect us all to have it. What we should all have, however, is access to some kind of doorway, door jamb situation, corner deal. But if you do have a support beam or a stair railing, go ahead and use that, or maybe a tree if you're lucky enough to have some outdoor space wherever you are in the world. If you've got a tree that you can grab onto, it's not too fat, maybe a baby tree, a young tree. Shout out to all the young trees out there. Keep doing your thing, keep growing, okay? We're rooting for you. You're gonna be big one day. Doorway is where I'm working with. Okay, let's get right to it. all the elements of squat mobility will be in the hit list today, and then we're really going to work it. Simple set of moves, but it will be quite brutal. Calf stretch first. I'm going to use the support. You're going to see my head pop out of the frame. I want you to see what my feet are doing. We did a little bit of this 2 days ago. I'm leaning way forward to allow the creation of a greater stretch angle at the heel, at the ankle. I want to walk back far enough so that my heels just barely get to the floor. You dig? So if I'm here and it's easy for me to keep my heels on the floor, I'm too close, I got to start walking away. And again, maybe your doorway isn't this wide, you can hit out to the sides here. Hit out to the sides. Get in one room or the other, and I'll show you how to use some of that stuff. All right? For now, just pick your angle, whatever. Put your hands on the wall to support, and we're going to move through 20 super big range calf raises. Got my hands on the wall, and we're going up and all the way down. Going up and all the way down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18. The goal today with everything is to force the biggest resistance stretch possible. So if you're not feeling it on the calves, go ahead and walk a step back so you can lean with a deeper lean. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, and try your best to make sure 8, the weight is in your big toe side of the foot, not out on the pinky toe side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. While we're here as well, we're going to warm up the tibialis. These need to be mobile. These need to be strong. The combination gets us the ability to be flat-footed at the bottom of the squat position. You know we've been doing a lot of this tibialis raise type of stuff. We're doing some more of it right now. I'm again going to push on the wall. I don't have much pressure on the wall, but it's there. All right. Arching the back, leaning forward. It's going to put the back of the body at length. It's going to make it even more difficult to raise the toes up. Notice how I'm doing it. It's just at the ankle joint. Try not to rock. Don't let the knee angle change. That's cheating. Here we go. I'm going to get 100. Join me if you want. Go at your own pace. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should have a nice shin burn after all that. Okay. You see what's going on? We're using the doorway as now our scaffold, creating a little extra range on the double hamstring stretch. So if you got molding like I do, you're going to straddle the wall like so. And you'll pinch with the inside of the shins right against that doorway. And we can use this molding. Maybe you don't have the molding, maybe you can just sandwich the door with your hands. That's great. If you don't want to do either of those things, you can put your feet to one side and you can use that doorway just one hand. You don't need two hands really to create enough resistance with this one. You could even be completely 90 degrees with that wall. I'll show you over here. right next to that wall, and wherever you can grab hold, you're going to use that to force the stretch. So you pick your orientation. Of course, the more flexible you are, the further away from the grip you got to get yourself. You dig? So I'm going right here, I'm straddled. This version, we really need to target the hamstrings isolated. So what we're going to do is arch the lower back. And instead of bringing the chin towards the shoes, which we've been doing on Sundays for a erector spinae stretch, we're not too concerned with the muscles up the spine. We're more concerned with the hamstring group. So we're going to go belly button towards the thighs, not chin towards the thighs, belly button. That's going to force us to keep this angle in the spine as opposed to that angle. All right, I don't care about you touching your shoes. Let's get the stretch feeling right here, nice and isolated. Toes are up, knees are flexed straight. Wherever you want to bring yourself relative to the wall, I showed you the other options. And let's go through 20 of these stretches. Let's be very progressive with this, so each rep gets much, much further and much deeper into the feeling. Tall chest, grab your handles, straighten the knees, and crank it. Oh, 1, and back. Crank it, flex. 2, this is not a passive stretch, and back. Flex. We're fighting against ourselves with a lot of tension in the legs. 4, 5, 6. Gotta crank this one. We're forcing new mobility today. 7. We're doing it dynamically and actively as opposed to passively and relaxed as we do on Sundays. 8. It's a different approach, it has different neurological effects. This is very effective, however, to do it in this fashion. 9. Try to bring your face close to the wall. 10, but keep the back straight. Don't fall into that trap of curving just so you can get further. 11. 12, force it. Don't forget that quad flex. 13, 14, 15, further each one, deeper into the pain feeling, each one. 16, 17, 18, 2 more opportunities, 19, last one, crank it, 20. Good, very good. If we do the horse stance, the super wide squat that we did a lot of, hundreds of reps of 2 days ago, using the wall, of course, we can force a speed skate type inner thigh stretch, groin stretch. We'll hit that next before we get into the work. So, if you got the molding, you're here, and we're super wide, and we're close, and then we're gonna lean back. And that's going to help us arch the back more, and with each dip, get a little deeper inner thigh stretch without worrying too much about balance. If you don't have the molding, you're off to one side, like so, and we're wide, and we're using a single hand as a support. You arch your lower back, stick the butt out, kind of in that twerk posture. Knees go way out, and we lean back. And now we're pulsing in, out. You could think of like belaying off the edge of a cliff with a rope. We're going to go through 20 slow ones of these. With each rep, get a lot lower. You know where we're trying to force that stretch. Right there. Where I have no tan whatsoever. Where the sun literally don't shine. Super wide. Using the wall to lean. Straighten the legs. And let's go. 20. Force a little more stretch with each rep. 19, 18, 17, and use the wall to your advantage. 16, we're not usually on it. 15. So you use this unique opportunity to force a unique level of stretch for yourself. 14. 13. Groin stretch, low, low, lower each time. 13. 12. The wider the knees and the feet, the better. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Enjoy the new mobility you're forcing and encouraging. 2. Last. 1. Beautiful. I'm going to change my angle a little bit. And now we're going to start the first piece of work. That should have been work. So a bit of a misnomer. However, we're going to take it further. Okay. 2 minutes at first in the squat position. Use the wall to your advantage. The requirements are very, very simple. Your heels touch the floor. That's it. So whatever you got with your wall, whatever you got with your knee width, your foot width, your back arch, whatever's capable, your heels must be down. The rest is up to you, up to your body, where you're at right now. You got the wall, you're going to use that wall. Let's say I don't have the molding, so I'll come out here. I'm going to get down into the squat type of posture. Maybe it's here, whatever. And I'm using the grip on the wall like so, that belay off grip, to keep myself grounded. Maybe you can't usually do that without a barbell, but now we're using the wall to help. So lean as much as you need to lean, get the heels down on the floor. The goal during the 2 minutes of holding there is to eventually get yourself to a place with your coordination, with your thought, with the mobility that we're building right now, where you can maybe use a little bit less hand help. So you can kind of test yourself, let go for a couple seconds and grab it, see how long you can stay balanced. And eventually we want to be able to get rid of the hands and be nice and upright with flat feet. You dig? Get yourself in that spot, whatever it means with your doorway setup. And the 2 minutes begins now. We're just in the bottom of the squat posture. We're using that wall to keep our heels down. This gets oddly achy just sitting in this position. Right off the bat, I notice my shin muscles are working to get the toes up, to keep the heels down. That's going to get fatigued. Inner thighs a little bit, quads a little bit, lower back. It's going to take work for me to lift the posture, and then of course the grip too on the wall. So all that stuff combined, it's going to ache quite a bit at the end of this hold. But we will get the benefits as a result. We will improve our squat mobility, even if it's already great for you. You know who I'm talking to. Tall chest, show the logo, knees out, heels down, and then see how long you can maintain the balance in that fashion. Oh, not bad. Oh, listen. Use the wall to your advantage. If you don't need the wall, good on you. Congratulations. See how much you can arch the back, lift the chest up, and still stay balanced with the heels flat on the floor. 40 seconds remain of this hold. We'll keep using the doorway for the entire workout. Big range of motion leg thickness as such. All about the stretches. Power is number 2. 10 seconds left. See where you've gotten yourself. Maybe you gained a new ability, or you've improved the quality of this position. Good. 2 minutes is up. The next 2 minutes, we're going to use our left arm. And that probably means your right shoulder will be against your door chunk, and you're behind it. And we're going to use the left hand. On this side of the room, it would look like this, like so. Using my left hand on the far side of the door, about hip height. So grab the door, sit all the way down. I want you to tap your butt on the floor, if you're capable of that. If this is already a challenge, you're just going to go low. If you can, however, you're going to use that grip to tap your butt on the ground, and you're going to stand up all the way at the top of the squat. Coming down, grab the wall, use it to help tap the butt, and come back up. This self-initiated squat row with the doorway. Seeing it from here, if you have the molding that you can trust. You're low, you're gripping it, tap the butt. So you see we get a little grip work with the weird, unconventional grip style. If it's on the corner, you get this corner grip. If it's a molding, you get that fingertip climber grip. And then of course at the end of the 2 minutes, we'll switch, and we'll use the right arm. You choose the speed. We don't need to get a certain number of repetitions. Just get it cranking, all right? 2 minutes straight, see how quickly you can go. Get that heart rate up in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Butt to the floor. Get up. 2 minutes is a long time. So control your pace. Don't worry about burning out too fast. Well, excuse me. Do worry about burning out too fast. Don't worry about being too quick at the beginning. I'm already finding myself decreasing the rate just a little bit. 1:30 remains. Keep that conditioning work. Feeling the squats. Once we get a feel for the movement, see if we can build the posture into it. So instead of just curving and flopping and getting back up, see if you can keep the arch and lean with the help from the hand. Try to find good posture within this. Knees out, heels of course, like I said, the first requirement, the heels stay grounded. 30 seconds left, sorry, 35. Oh. There it is, relax. I'll give you about 10 seconds rest. And we're gonna flip over using the right arm. Show you a couple different views, like so. Boom. Or use the molding, if you trust it, like so. Body facing, right arm into the other room, like so. Right? Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, begin the pain. You can see from that side angle, I have to round to touch the floor. I'm going to seek to stay arched and touch the floor as I move through and get acquainted with this. Already burning those legs out. Try to stick with me. Keep a moderate pace. Got a minute 15 on this side remaining. Enjoy the grip training as well at the same time. A little hidden benefit of today's workout. 45 seconds left. Those quads are feeling nice and rubbery. My grip is definitely catching it. If this is this shitty, I'm very concerned with the main work that's yet to come. Don't let me scare you, but be rightfully anxious as I am. Three, two, one. Relax. Take a moment, a little breather. I will explain the main work very soon. As you hear, yes, I have the air conditioning on. Nonetheless, that's already the situation. We're sweating. Great. This is where it gets saucy. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, it didn't already get saucy? What the fuck? Here's my timer, my HIIT timer. And we have it on 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Oh, brother. It's gonna be a 6-round set, so 6 minutes. We'll probably do it thrice. Sounds about nice. Okay. 30 on, 30 off. This is not primarily intentioned as a HIIT workout, but we will get that effect. Let me demonstrate the moves one at a time, and we'll suffer together. The first one, super simple. We're vertical jumping, but I want the bottom position to be as low as you can possibly make it. And I don't want you to worry too much about the arm swing. You know, in here, we really like this deadlift style jump. Today, we're gonna use more of this Frogger style jump. So get low enough to get the elbows between the knee line. Ideally, we're using this squat mobility we just investigated and hopefully developed a little. Heels down, flat arch back. Dip it, we come up, we vertical jump with like a squat width foot set. Point the toes, quiet landing, as you know, we prefer to put it in the muscles instead of in the joints and the other soft tissue. I'm aware that as I'm looking at the camera, I'm getting dangerously close to that doorway, so don't knock your head on the top of the doorway. This is not Super Mario Brothers. You won't get a fire flower when you hit the top. You just crack your fucking neck, all right? So be careful. Jumps will be the first thing. The second move is very simple also. We have our horse, and we're hopping in and out of the horse. If I show you from the side, you'll see I'm trying to get my knees out, and I have this big toe angle here. And I am locking my knees out at the top of every jump. Don't worry about height, worry more about width and stretch feeling for that one. The third move will be what we've already done. Squat roll with the doorway, using your hand, tapping your butt. So move 1 is jumps, move 2 is horse jumps, move 3 is self squat roll. We'll do them again, then jumps, wide jumps, squat roll with the other hand, and then we'll be done for a break. Every single 30-second rest. We're here at the bottom of the squat position. You guessed it. You guessed it. And that will build fatigue. I'll talk you through everything. Obviously, you'll see me do it. Shall we begin? Starting with the jumps. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Frogger. And the pace has to be limited. I'm already into 5 jumps and I'm burnt out. So I gotta maybe take a little pause here. Slowing down quickly. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. This is gonna be miserable, I can tell. Use the wall, stay at the bottom. Wow, I'm scared. I'm feeling workout 50 now. The sword has just showed up. The wide hops are next. 4, 3, set it up, 2, 1, horse, let's go. Baby hops, barely leave the ground, if at all. You could just do the calf raise. Guys, I'm dying. 5, 4, 3, 2, to the wall. Wow. This is special. This one's different today. Let's take a break. 10, 9. Get ready for the left arm squat row with the doorway. Prepare for it now. Begin. Left hand, tap the butt. And we're up. Tap the butt. And we're up. This, I suppose, is going to be the break. This move right here, since we had that lockout moment to chill. Wow. Murder. Get ready for the jumps. Sorry, squat bottom. Squat bottom. Here we are, chilling. And after this, 20 remaining seconds. We're back to the beginning for loop 2 before a break. So regular frogger jumps. Try to get as low as you can go. And you don't have to leave the ground. You can just do a calf raise. You don't need to jump. Get ready for it. Frogger jumps. Begin. Ooh, let's push ourselves. The fatigue is here. It has arrived. Make that mental decision to drive through it over and over. Stay safe though. Bottom of the squat, hold it. And next we have the wide hops. Wide hops are next. Stand up and prepare for it. Be limping today. 3, 2, 1. Wide hops. The hop is optional. At least get the calf raised. Oh. Help me. Help me. Bottom of the squat again. The last move before break will be the squat get-ups with the right arm doing the work. Wow. Quads are screaming for help. Today they have a lower pitched voice. Help me. I don't know how that happened. Maybe since Monday they went through puberty. Stand up. Get the right arm ready. Squat get-ups. Sorry, tap the butt to the floor. I'm skipping my own details. Ten seconds and we get the break. We will skip the final squat hold because we got more rounds, don't you worry. That'll do it. Water break for sure. Please, water break. Call the fire department because I need to put the fuego out on these quads, baby. Help me. Get the fire off me. Hey. Oh. Which brings me to a local news article I read. And it was about a person at a construction site. He got his entire left side cut off in an accident. His entire left side cut off. Incredible. But he's all right now. He's all right now. Don't worry. Should we just quit here? Did anybody understand my terrible joke? Oh, it hurts. I don't want to do it again. Yes, he is. All right. He's all right. Stupid. All right, shit. Nobody said we should quit. So I'm a person of the people. That means we gotta continue. All right, until you ask for it, we're not quitting. Starting with the Frogger jumps. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Los Frogger jumps. Oh, it's so misleading to feel this fresh after a break. That's gonna go away quickly. Don't let the feeling fool you. We gonna die. 10 seconds. Quiet landings. Quieter than me, I hope. Relax. Squat position, please. I guess it's not as bad. Like the body knows now what to expect after what we just put it through. Next will be our horse hops, super wide. Stand up, get ready for it. It's gonna start in 3, 2, begin. Oh my goodness. I still see all these memes about how home workouts just don't do it. They just don't create the pain the same way. I guess I just don't understand. This is murdering me. Okay, squat get-ups. You pick the arm. I'm going to choose left first. Let's go. Tap the butt. I'm forgetting that detail. squat bottom. And then we're doing loop 2, starting with the frogger jumps. Yeah, listen, you can't just do 100 squats with just body weight and expect that to do the trick. We gotta get creative. Today we're hitting mobility in a strange way, pairing it with power moves. That does the trick. We've done tempo. Get ready for hops, frogger hops. These creative approaches where we think of the concepts of progressive overload and muscle development, and we find ways to elicit our own body's gravity. One-legged stuff, one-arm stuff, obviously use of the doorway, use of towels, and we can make those things happen. Oh, I'm failing. Squat bottom. That's the way to do this shit. That's the way to make this happen. Oh. What are we saying? Oh, right side get up. I just started with the left. You can start with the right, left, whatever. The next one is the wide hops. Let's go with the wide hops. We'll get the other arm of the get up after this move here to finish loop 2 of round 2. Squat bottom. And if you started with the right arm, you do the left arm next. If you started with the left, you do the right. For the final get up. Final 30 seconds before we kill this one. Of course, the workout's not over. We have a third set. Stand up. Get ready for that other arm get up. However you want to play it. 30 seconds, let's go. Up tap. Up tap. Up tap. Up tap. And I mentioned it already, the hops aren't for everybody either. So a calf raise is fine, you don't have to leave the ground. Just do the jump movement. Relax. Do the jump movement, don't leave the floor, and you're gonna get that work. It's gonna be perfect. It'll work just fine. Oh, goodness. So, another riddle. You know this is one of my favorites if you've been here live. Why can't a bicycle stand on its own? Hit me in the comments. Anybody? 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 Why can't a bicycle stand on its own? Because it's too tired. Just like me, I'm too tired right now. I don't think I can do a third cycle. So I'm willing to stop it right here. Should we stop it? Or should we do the third cycle? Thanks, guys. Should we do a third cycle? Okay, that's all I needed to hear. Game on. Starting in 10 seconds. And if the jump isn't for you, because your neighbor's Kara, I guess turning it on now would be too late. Hindsight is 2020. If the jump isn't for you because maybe you're too fatigued right now, maybe your joints don't like it, maybe the technique just doesn't feel cool for you, you don't enjoy it, just do the calf raise. So for the hops, in both situations, the Frogger hop and the wide hop, get low, find the stretch, come up, do a calf raise. Three, two, one. Pick your variation. Do your thing. Ten seconds. And relax. Squat bottom. Horse hops are next. The wide hops are the next thing. Oh, brother. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Get it. Oh, fuck. Very little left of the energy tank. To the bottom. Next will be our squat get up. You pick which hand to start with. I'm going to rotate back and start with the right arm. You start with whatever side you want and we'll get the other one. Stand up. Begin. Damn, tap the button. I always forget. Guys, I need a tan. Maybe I'll sit out after this a little bit. Ugh. Squat bottom. Love that doorway. I don't want to do the Frogger jumps again, but it's our last time, so let's take advantage. Stand up. Last time on the Frogger jumps. Squeeze all the juice out the fruit. Make it happen, guys. We're in this shit together, okay? You feel the pain, I feel the pain. Everybody else in here, now in the future, we share that. So let's build upon it. Every rep you do, we get stronger. Oh, Frogger jumps are done. See you at the bottom. Let's handle this. Let's get through it together. Oh my goodness. And we're all at different levels. But the constant between us all in our experience is this discomfort. Is that feeling of pushing the boundary to that next foot, the next stage. Stand up. Last time on any hop variation, the horse. Let's get it done. Last time on the hops, let's get those hops. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the squat bottom. This will not be the last time at the squat bottom. We will do our finisher there. Let's get through the get-ups next, and then we'll sign off. After our finisher, of course. And then I'll go sit in the shower, but I'll feel no more or less wet than I am right now. Fucking drenched. Get-ups. Left hand, let's go. Make it happen. And if there's any time to push the turbo speed, let's do it right now for the final 10 seconds, just 10. Get what you can. See if you can get 3 more reps in 5 seconds. Ooh. I have to crawl. Scoop myself over, because that's all I got left. Oh yeah, I second that. If you did Monday's work and you're surviving right now, beautiful. This is the first time we've really back-to-back paired something that way in the home workout series. Cheers. And if you're sweating as much as I am, which is more than the usual, we'll have to drink a little extra today to replace what we've lost in this workout. So just keep that in mind. I'll be refilling this. We're going to cap it off by doing the movement. We're here today to really fortify and refine, just like we started. The squat bottom, I invite you to not use the wall if you're there. If the wall really helps you to get the proper form with the heels down, please use the wall. But if you can go without and free float, that's the challenge for the final move. I'm gonna do my best to free float without it, see if I can handle it. But if I start losing it, if my heels start to come up, if I get really lazy, then I'll go for the wall. The big intensity of today should have already passed. So don't make this too hard on yourselves as a finisher. But it is a challenge. So pick your level. Maybe you're using the wall. Maybe you're without wall. And you guys can check up on me and make sure the heels stay down. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes is on, I'll give us updates. Get the elbows inside the knee line. You can go prayer position, because I'm gonna need some help from above to sustain this 2 minutes. Pick your width. I feel a lot in the arches of my feet, a lot of achiness there from all those jump landings and calf raises. Woo, and that's getting super achy right now. But I will say, I am able to sit here with a little less effort than I did at the beginning of the workout. So we did create some changes in mobility, whether they're permanent or not. This is much better for me at this point. My heels are down. Feels pretty good. 25 seconds remain. Stick with it. Maybe you've created something new. I hope so. And if not through the mobility work, you created a new level of power, endurance with all the repetition. And the clustered sets in time. Here's the end. That's our 2 minutes. Excellent work. That was great. That was killer. I really feel it. Perfect. Perfect. We did what we came to do. We hit all the stuff on the list. And I am burnt out at least as much as I was yesterday at the end of those push-up clusters. So if you haven't hit it yet, go to number 51 and hit that work. I'll keep the preaching super short today, as we all got to get into other things. Big thanks to all of you for keeping this alive through your moral support, your participation, your financial support, your small donations, and your t-shirt orders. All of which can be done on our homepage, thenomadgym.com. That stuff is open right now. A couple t-shirts are left before we're gonna have to make another order. So jump on it. And we received a lot of great small donations from a lot of members, a lot of non-members, a lot of people who've never been here before, who are just finding some value in these free workouts. So thank all of you, the entire Nomad community, which is now growing because of what we're doing here. And we can all share these experiences and connect and communicate and feel some kinship, even though it's over digital channels. It's real, it's there nonetheless. I feel the power of it. I know you feel the power of it. That's why you're here doing these workouts. So let's keep all that shit up. Thank you so much. Hit the homepage, thenomadgym.com. Also, if you're looking for stuff that's different levels, or you want to build your own body split, or maybe use some equipment you might have. We're not using equipment here for obvious reasons. I can't assume anybody to have it. If you want to work some of your equipment, whether it's a kettlebell that you have, a pair of dumbbells that you have, or a big heavy box, or a 5-gallon water jug, go to the App Store and download the Nomad Workout. The Nomad Workout on the App Store. It's a free download. Premium level's free with all the difficulty levels. You can share the workouts with your friends, make a leaderboard, all that fun stuff. And we have almost 900 entries in the exercise database. So a ton of variation, ton of fun stuff. Thanks for supporting. That's my spiel. Let us know how we can support you in your life and your quest for well-being and betterment and all that good shit, helping your neighbors right now during this crisis and beyond. We got a contact form on the website too. So hit us up there. Obviously you can hit us up on YouTube. Keep sharing the good stuff. And another shout out to Mario Quezada, who helps us here as one of our business advisors. He brought a super sick Sony Alpha 6000 camera for us to use. And I do need to get some additional hardware before we can use it for our live streaming, but expect this quality to bump up a little bit so it can look a little nicer, sound a little more clear, not so fuzzy. So from those things, from those reports, it's obvious that the whole community is making this thing possible and we're all benefiting off of it. So let's keep that work up. It's beautiful, it's inspiring. It's keeping me going. I hope it's helping you keep going. And we're not going anywhere. We're not quitting this process, all right? Love you guys. Thank you so much for sharing this today. My legs are toast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's how we do it.